Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Projects where we take a look at some of the biggest games on the blockchain right now. Coming up, we have some interesting opportunities in terms of NFT sales. We have some tokens that I think are definitely worth your attention on. Last week, we had some really good finds and we saw some big X's off them. In this bearish mark, big X's were found. And yeah, so if you got on board with some of those, we'll talk about those in a minute. We have Watch to Earn on the channel, so if you want to have a chance to win one of 5 lots of 60 USDT, you can get involved by posting the Watch to Earn code, which will come up at some random point in the comment section below, hitting the like on the video and subscribing, and go to Discord, post in the competition wallet section your wallet address and YouTube name for a chance to win one of those 5 lots. That's because of our sponsored content that we have on the channel. We have 3 sponsors today, some really good, so one familiar, one that we've covered before game, and then we have 2 new games that look very promising. On top of that, we'll take a look at some tokens and some opportunities that are coming up in the next week. Let's get into today's episode. Okay, so first up we have a game coming from a mobile game developer that has a lot of experience in coming into the blockchain space. We have a free-to-play blockchain RPG action game for mobile that will be coming Q3 of 2022. This is developed by the mobile games development studio S.E in partnership with Block Games. The Shatterpoint universe, basically the whole lore for it is that this 500 years ago marks the first time historians recorded the portals, which were said to have appeared out of nowhere. These mysterious gateways release countless barbaric warriors, twisted monsters, and endless armies across their world. So that's what you can expect from this game. Infinite worlds that renew seasonally. Most of the world was destroyed, but hope was not lost, for a new army of courageous heroes emerged, led by one called Karluk. His band of heroes became known as the Travelers. They were the first to travel to the stars in search of a way to defend the world. Your story begins as you join the honored ranks of the Travelers. So as a traveler, you select your hero, which will be NFTs. You have equipment as well, which you can see: common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and you can equip them to your character. And you'll take down waves of enemies, and there will be bosses involved in it. So this is just a sneak peek of the user interface, what you can expect. Very mobile friendly, as you can see, and it's great to see a game like this come into the blockchain. And as you can see here, for winning a level, you will acquire loot, so that you can actually change what you equip to your NFT, and you'll have a variety of different attacks. So you've got the main attack here, but then as you can see to the left of it, some specials that you can use. There'll be a variety of different mighty warriors that you can choose from, all that utilize signature set of weapons and armor. They will each have unique abilities, strengths, and weaknesses, so you can choose one that suits your playstyle. Are you going to be like an assassin type with Shatutsu, or are you going to be somebody with a giant axe like Bryna, Ramiro, Finlay, Schofield? Then you'll be ready to immerse yourself in battle, and there will be PvE single player, so you'll be able to battle monsters, build experience, explore worlds, gain resources, and strengthen your character for the ultimate skilled combat, the arena battle mode. This is where PvP is, where you can team up, battle with others in solo or enter tournaments and special events. You can win the most valuable rewards here in the game. PvP arena is where warriors become true heroes. You'll also be able to compete in seasonal challenges. These have been designed with free to play, a core philosophy of the game, creating an equal opportunity for all players to craft an NFT and progress through the game. At the end of each season, the universe collapses in on itself. The phenomenon is known as the shattering, hence the name. Resets all non-NFT hero stats back to their introductory levels to give existing players an advantage over new players. They'll keep the runes, gear, and tokens that you've earned. Devastating everybody will ensure that there's an equal opportunity to earn hero NFTs throughout the season's challenges. I like this feature. It does mean that, you know, a lot of mobile games at the moment you enter now, and it's really hard to catch up with people who've been playing for a year. I think this is a really good feature and a way of keeping it fresh for new players coming to the game, you know, a year down the line. If you enter most mobile games now, people might have like a year's head start on you and have earned way better rewards, so you just can't compete. The Shattering gives rise to the destroyed universe to be recreated for Shatterpoint's following season, with new NPCs, campaign modes to traverse, and bigger worlds to discover. The game will feature seasonal combat. There'll be the Forge, where you can upgrade NFTs and equipment and forge new rare runes by combining the two of the same type. There'll be NFT type items, so to join the player-driven economy, you'll be able to earn, trade, and sell in-game NFTs in the marketplace. There'll be a leaderboard to show some of the best of the best from tournaments and special events. There will be daily rewards, so you can earn rewards, experience points, quantas, and equipment by hitting the top spot in their daily competitions and reward pools. And they will have their own marketplace where you'll be able to buy, sell, trade, and manage and view transaction histories of hero NFTs and runes. You'll be able to even rent out your hero NFTs to other players at no risk. It's great to see mobile games coming into the NFT game space because it just gives a lot more security for investors. You know, a development studio that has already had 1.5 billion combined downloads, 200 million active players, and 2.3 million social media follows. You know, take a look at their Twitter, and you can see that Stotty have been around since 2010 in February. So we're dealing with a team that has plenty of experience in the mobile game industry. I think sticking to their core idea of, you know, being free to play, but also, you know, rewarding early adopters. People who get into this game will actually have a chance to win a community gift. So the first 10k Discord members will earn a free community gift that we voted for by the users when it comes around. The gift will be a form of redeemable voucher sent to your email, and so you can sign up here if you've joined it. The Discord currently has under 3,000 members, so get involved in that if you want to earn a free reward. You can sign up by using the links down below. Also, signing up to the social media will give you a chance to access any community leaks, updates, any community giveaways. They'll also be running AMAs, and they can be good opportunities because sometimes you can actually earn money for questions. So get involved in that to be able to take advantage of any of those rewards. As always, you know, following the social media is really good because it gives you an opportunity to get in early. You can keep up to date with the game's progress. Sometimes there's even community giveaways like the one that they're currently running, potentially whitelist spot giveaways. So getting in early could help you get ahead of the crowd and also give you access to some free rewards if you're a free to play player. And the roadmap is as follows. So Q1 community has been created. Q3 will see the light paper release, gameplay video release, and NFT sale heroes. Q3 white paper and cinematic trailer release, NFT sales, and SHA token launch. Then in Q4, that's when we'll get access to the closed alpha with 3 playable worlds, PvE and PvP 1v1. What I really like is they're releasing PvP and PvE at the same time. Q1 will see PvP 3 versus 3, QA testing. In Q2, open beta with Season 1 kickoff, 5 playable worlds, more PvP modes, and then Q3 to Q4 of 2023, that's when there will be the full game launch with tournaments, special events, and a guild system. All in all, I think it's an exciting project that offers a lot of opportunities to people getting in early on this one, so check it out. Okay, next up we have sponsored content coming from MetaSoccer. This is a project that we've been covering for a while now, and really excited to see how far they've progressed. MSU token is out and available. They've had their NFT sales, the minting occurred where you can actually get your youth scouts. This is a football manager genre type game coming to the blockchain where you can own your assets. These youth scouts that you can get now and purchase on OpenSea, you will be able to use to find players that will be NFTs themselves, and you can train them and sell them on the marketplace if you wish to. So you can find these players, train them, play with them, and earn in the process by engaging in, you know, football matches, simulated football matches. Now they have some big updates, so they progressed nicely with acquiring more collaborations with real life football players. So they had Thomas Partey initially when we last spoke about them. They now have a collaboration with Vasco da Gama player Gabriel Chavez, and the big one in my eyes, the king of dribbling himself, Ronaldinho, a new licensed player that will be coming to the soccer metaverse, and he'll be part of their Legends series. So obviously he's not a player that is currently out there playing games for Brazil. But of his time, he was the best. Like, he was just insanely good. And I think it's a really big acquisition getting somebody like that coming into the game. What's also big is the collaboration between them and Vasco da Gama is they've actually a sponsor now. They have their logo and name on the shirts, which is really good for building awareness of the game and just blockchain games in themselves. They do have plans to have t-shirt sponsorships with teams in the UK, Italy, Spain, so I'll be really excited to see what teams they actually get involved with. If you picked some of these tickets up, you will have got your youth scouts that you've been able to redeem, and if we go to my youth scouts, you'll see that I have a team of 4 here, everything that I need to complete a full team: goalkeeper, defense, midfield, and forward. I have 1 special ability on each of these. This guy didn't have it. They're all 60 stat and above. 70 stats beyond are the better stats. I actually sold one of mine. I think I sold it for like 0.69 ETH or something, so it was a lot of money for that NFT, but it means I've had my return of investment and I've got the team that I need to be able to play the game. If you do want them, you can buy cheaper ones off the marketplace, much cheaper on the OpenSea. Now the floor price for the MetaSoccer Youth Scouts is 0.016 ETH at the moment, which is about $45, and they will be the much weaker. Obviously you haven't got the glowing eyes. 60 and above are the ones with the glowing eyes. They have a really good filtering system on OpenSea, so you can see that the ones that I've got, just over 60, floor price for them is 0.07 ETH. And yeah, so you can pick some up if you want. You just need a goalkeeper, defender, forward, and midfielder youth scout. Now, if you think about when you'll be waiting for this, and you may already be an owner, you're not going to be waiting long until you actually get involved in play to earn. So they're going to have PvE available, and these are some sneak peeks of what it will look like to be able to play. So you can see I would take my team of players and position them. That would determine my lineup, and then also I can choose tactics. Once your youth scouts start creating players, you will be able to buy and sell them on the marketplace. So we can see players being listed on their individual marketplace for MSU. It tells you it in dollars, which is very nice. I hate when they don't do that, so thank you very much, MSU. We have scouts and facilities there as well. Very much like Football Manager, you will be able to see the simulated game as it goes along, so you can see 2-0, we're about 30 minutes in there, and you can see, check the stats, you can see what their energy levels might be like, whether they're injured, who scored the goals, who's got a card. Oh, Arnold's has gone off. Now, straight from the get-go, there will be the renting system. So this is the scholarship-like system where you'll be able to get involved in this game for a lower entry price than picking up a youth scout. Remember, if you do own a youth scout, you are going to be able to continually create players, find players that you will be able to sell on the marketplace or play with. So here's what the scholarship system will look like. You have teams, players, scouts, so you can see somebody's created a team here. You can add players to that, and then you would be able to rent them out as a scholar, setting those percentages that you want to distribute fairly. So, you know, your earnings, I might take 50% of what you earn from your play to earn. It's really going to create quite a complex ecosystem straight from the get-go. We're not going to be waiting long for this as well. It's, you know, only over a week until we get it, and then we're going to be able to engage with the player versus environment game. And obviously to come in the future will be PvP. So PvE will be a great way to potentially train your players and get them at the high maximum potential that they can get to, so that you're ready for when PvP comes to take down other people. Okay, well that's all for this one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up we have MetaFighter, an NFT fighting game. Let's check this out. The trailer looks really good.
The future. On a cursed world once inhabited by an elder alien civilization, time portals linking the past and the future collide. Through the portals, mighty MetaFighters arrive in the galaxy. Some come freely, some are forced, but all must fight. MetaFighter, bringing NFTs into the world of vintage arcade fighting. Fight to earn, fight to learn, fight to gain. Be a part of the next big thing. Stay tuned. Visit metafighter.com and follow us on Twitter.
Okay, so MetaFighter is a blockchain fighting game. It will be a unique skill-based NFT beat-em-up fighting game where you'll be able to fight to earn, fight to learn, and fight to gain. It's going to be play to earn because it's going to capture the essence of arcade fighting games like Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter, and Soul Calibur, while delivering an in-game economy that rewards players for their combat prowess. So this is going to be one of those games that I think really could be skill to earn and could do very well. So as you saw in the trailer, the story is that these guys came through portals and they are vying for MetaFighter title to be the greatest of all time on a cursed world inhabited by an elder alien civilization. So the features will be arcade fighting, very much in style with kind of like Street Fighter graphics. Fair skill and talent based fighting game with a unique game mechanic. They're going to have a world map, so you can start your adventure on Metaverse world map and select your fighting arena. Each arena will have its own unique location, design and animation, and you'll be able to rent or lend arenas out to other people. The fighters, they've already got some of the designs for the different fighters. They'll have a range of different power, health, mobility techniques, range stats, so you can pick a player that is going to fit your type of fighting style best. So the game will have different modes. That's what this fight, learn, earn, and gain is about. So learn will be where everyone can play MetaFighter without holding any blockchain assets, MetaFighter will bring fun back to the blockchain game. So you could play it for free and see whether actually, well, I'm pretty good at it, I could compete, I might as well invest in an NFT and be earning along the way. Fight to earn will be where you'll be able to earn fight tokens while competing with players around the world. Fight to gain will be where you can level up your fighter through a fairly distributed earning of experience points, and there'll be tournaments where you can take part in special events, win big prizes, and enjoy a smooth ranking system. There will be NFT fighters, experience points, superpowers, skins, and arenas, all recorded on the blockchain and assets that you own, not the developers. Now, MetaFighter has some really interesting events over the next coming days because they have their token launch coming on the 14th of April, Thursday at 4 p.m. on PancakeSwap. So you will be able to pick up some MF tokens, and they have a really exciting incentive for people to pick up some tokens and hold. So they have a contest going on where you'll be able to win a Tesla or 50,000 USDT. To participate, you'll have to buy and hold $500 worth of MF tokens from the token generation event until the 24th of April and hold for 60 days time. Following that, the winner will get to choose between a Tesla and 50,000 USDT. Now, this comes after having had their IDOs on multiple launch pads, including Engine Starter, and they have some other interesting things going on at the same time. So NFT pre-sale is coming up. You can join the pre-sale now and lock in up to 50% discount. With the fighter NFTs, you'll be able to earn experience points. You'll be able to earn by renting, lending, or trading fighters on the marketplace. Customize fighters to fit your style. Your fighter will get a chance to create your individual and exclusive fighter NFT, and you'll have the opportunity to stake, breed, and use fighter NFTs to enhance your collection. From arena NFTs, you'll be able to earn passive income. You'll be able to advertise to earn from sponsorships and third-party ads. You'll be able to promote, market your arena on social media. You'll be able to host tournaments in your arenas and define prize pools. You'll be able to create your own closed guild, and you'll have cross-metaverse. Your arena is a portal to other metaverses as well. And this is all going on Game Station, so you can complete the form on there to join. I'll put the link to their Twitter down below so you can get access to this. But as you can see, you can get 50% discount on the retail price, which will be $500, and there will be 5x25 arena ownership NFTs where you'll have a chance to buy one for $6,000 instead of the $10,500 retail price that other people will be paying. MetaFighter have really got the whole kind of community giving away a special offers system down, because it helps encourage people into the game and to buy tokens and to buy NFTs. So they currently have, going until April the 18th, a loot box giveaway. So there'll be 100 character NFTs. So if you're a free-to-play player, you can complete this Gleam competition, standard, complete social actions to earn 10 entries for each one, some 30 and some 20. And also you can unlock more once you complete all those. But yeah, follow on Twitter, things like that. Then you'll have a chance to win one of 100 NFT loot boxes. We'll be doing a dedicated, more in-depth look at this project in the next week. So be sure to look out for that. If this can be the first one to bring out a solid NFT PvP fighting game, I think it could do really well. So check it out down in the description below. Right, next up, I want to talk about some tokens, some that have done well, some not so well. Obviously, looking at my wallet, you can see that I'm only really holding USDT and BNB. Everything else is gone, and that's because it was end of year for UK tax year. I withdrew everything that I had and converted it into fiat, so it's easier to compute for the tax man. Hit a big tax bill this year, but that means we did well. Yeah, so a few tokens to take a look at though that I've had my eye on. Last week, let's start with this actually, because Mape did very well from token launch. This is a game that I was actually notified of this here because they've got some sponsorship with us, and we'll be doing a video of them very soon. And yeah, so day 2, 0.8, and then going up day 3, we're at an all-time high. Not day 3, it's the day probably 11 there. So it did really, really well. It's coming down a little bit now. They've had NFT sales, and the game has moved really fast. From what I see, they're actually setting to launch the game very, very soon in April. So there was a really good opportunity that may have missed. I didn't follow it. The other opportunity that I did talk about that hopefully you didn't miss. If you watched last week's video, you will have seen that we took a look at crypto football. Now, the moment at which I recorded that, the price was at 0.00445. So we can see that from there, it is pretty much 4x'd. So if you listen to that hot project and you bought some, you will have made money. If you didn't get in it, don't feel too bad, because I had to get out of it to remove all my currency to turn it into fiat. And the day that I removed it, 24 hours later, it was 5x from its position. That didn't feel good at all. So that sucked. But yeah, if you did follow that last week, then you had an opportunity to get some. And there's been a few of these little gems that are just building from their token generation event. And I don't know what this is. Is this, we're getting a little bit bullish on certain projects. I mean, the market cap on this was very, very low. Massive gem found by Jimmy Crypto, so good find there. But yeah, it has some improvements. We'll be doing a sponsored video for this as well tomorrow. So we'll see where it goes from there, because I know they have some updates in plan. By the time you see this, I think some of the updates might be in place. Let's talk about old tokens, because, you know, you will notice that I do cover new projects, and sometimes a lot of the projects that I've covered just slip by the wayside. First of all, when I play a game, I don't tend to play it for long unless I absolutely love it. You know, if I really incentivized to play it because it's solidly enjoyable or something different. And so tokens like THG, man, that was at $20, wasn't it? I mean, I sold out of that when we started to see a dip, and I'm glad I did, because wow, this completely tanked. Yeah, some good sells here. 2,000 would have been worth 2,401. Let's see what a sell up here was. Sell of 8,000. The current value is 423. Oh my god! But there was some buys in there as well, so I didn't completely do great. And I probably lost like 10 grand in NFTs that just didn't make me any money at all than what I thought it would. But I mean, it's still a fun game. It's still running really well as a game. It's functioning good. And the thing is, you always got to play right, is that they'll return to like initial token price. Like, it's not terrible. On token generation event, you know, they've done well. And then it's just that. I think it was 0.08, so there's still 10x on their position. We take a look at another token that obviously we covered quite intensely, MetaGear token, and sadly that's starting to dip already. Now this is really unusual because this isn't a game that offers play to earn rewards. You know, there's no loss of money going, people selling off the token from the earnings from the game. But I think it's people playing it. I think it does isolate people a little bit in terms of if you haven't got a great build, it's very hard to get on. But the thing is, token price comes down, you can pick up some better deals on the marketplace. They do have renting feature, which they installed this week. They're making some good steady updates, I think. So 0.07, will we see a revival of it? I hope so. I think it'd be great if we saw a revival of it and see it surpass its all-time high. But yeah, no rewards make it very, very difficult. But I think you're going to get some core games, core people who like the game. I'm really enjoying it. This is a game that I play every day at the moment, even though tokens coming down. I'm not earning any money, just because I have a good build and it's quite fun destroying people. Other tokens in the past, skill. No, I'm joking. Crypto Blades, he's still playing that. Like, I have not played this for ages, but I mean, this is still performing really well. $6. I remember when I used to play this at $1. $6 at $1 I would have begged for $6, but obviously you can't earn from it anymore. I don't even know if they've changed it. I haven't played it for so long. We checked out DRACULA last week and I really enjoyed their beta. The whitelist round is available, so you can get seats in the IDO. 1,000 whitelist spots you can get from Discord, so there's a good opportunity to get in something. With the IDO taking place on the 20th of April. We also have the mystery box sale coming to Binance NFT. This is great news for our private holders to see Galaxy Blitz going on the Binance NFT marketplace. I think is a really good sign. We've got 4 factions, 3 categories, 12 NFT designs available. You can check out the mystery box here through the link. I'll post the link down in the description below. 85 BUSD. I think that's really nice. They've not like put $200 on the price tag. 85 BUSD is fairly reasonable to buy an NFT planet, and you can check out the rules for everything down below too. So it'll drop at 12 AM UTC. I'm going to try release this at 11 AM UTC, so you can get ahead of it and make sure that you pick some up if you've watched the video now. Otherwise, you'll still be able to pick them up on the secondary marketplace, but I think the way things have been selling at the moment, I think you won't need to rush too much to this. A really disappointing sale for Incarnate, I think. So check this out. I picked up 3 of these. I think they were priced very high. You know, we talk about reasonable price, but there's a reason why only 223 have sold out of their 10,000 available. Note that these will be all burnt. So, I mean, there is an opportunity if this game does start to attract a lot of people, because the gameplay is really good and it's far along. The beta looks really smooth. So, there could be an opportunity here that if you buy some of these, but it ended yesterday, so you won't be able to buy any anymore. But there's an opportunity for people, if you did buy any, that, you know, imagine if there was only 223 NFTs available for a really popular game, their value is going to go up way, way higher than their initial price. So, whilst there's a disappointment here, there may be an opportunity in it that the 3 that I've bought might be able to sell for a little profit and keep 1. We'll see how it plays out. For a game that's really complex and has a lot of skill to it, good design, I'm surprised it didn't sell as many as, you know, the 10,000. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks. I think if this does start to advertise more, we could start to see those prices go up. But yeah, the game's there. I'm just not sure they have the marketing right. Another thing to look out for if you're invested in it, Rebel bots. You know, this presented a massive opportunity going back to the token generation event, 0.10 all the way up to 2.66. Insane growth. Currently sitting at 1.48, has a 52 boost, and the reason is people are buying the news. They're going to be announcing their next partnership. Who do you think it is? I don't know. But yeah, I'm involved in this, both owning an NFT for it and in terms of being privately invested. So I'll be looking out in anticipation for that. Ark and Rivals is looking really good. You know, they're making some good steady progress with it. They've had some competitions for some NFTs from the beta. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when this goes full launch how it will do. So there are plenty of opportunities out there, and I'm going to be excited for the next couple of weeks what happens in the NFT gaming space, because I think things are starting to do well. There's a few good opportunities out there with a few X's. Hopefully there'll be a few more shiny pumps out there. We haven't had one in a while. I mean, crypto football, you could say that because technically we did do the video and then it did escalate in price. So let me know down below, did anybody buy any balls? Did you buy any balls? And when you were owning those balls, did those balls rise in price? Let me know. That would be really interesting to see if anybody's buying and picked up some sweet profit off that one. Also, if you made it this far, you get exclusive knowledge around my life. This week I'm going to Amsterdam on Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be back I think Monday, Tuesday time, so it will mean there'll be no hot project next week. I might do one later on in the week, otherwise I'll just skip it for the following week, so just so you know. Okay, that is all for this one. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.